So I've told y'all about the assignment that my kids have turned into a game that they absolutely love and they're willing to do. Let me tell you about this other assignment that they enjoyed. They've done, at least a couple of them have done twice individually, and they did it as a class, and there was no complaining about the fact that they did it multiple times. So it's a story, but it's like you fill in the blanks in the story without telling them what it is. So I think one of the older teachers described it as like a Mad Lib or Ab Lib or something like that. I don't even know what it's referred to, but like the instructions are so if you did it together as a class. So if they did it individually, as they're reading the story, they have to fill in like the words. So for example, the first little paragraph, it says, I had the most adjective, so insert an adjective, dream last night. I was sound asleep in my, insert noun. When I dreamed, I heard a voice screaming, insert interjection. So I got up and put on my noun and my noun. Then I opened the door to look inside the noun. Now they did this individually. So everybody did their own story. They got to share their story, and you can't repeat words. So you can't repeat the same noun, adjective, or anything like that. When we did it as a class, I did not let them know. I was not reading the story. I was just like, okay, you give me a noun, you give me an adjective, you give me an interjection, and then we talked about, okay, what's a noun? Person, place, thing, or idea. What's an adjective? And gave examples of adjectives. And since we're repeating, you give me a noun, you give me an adjective, they're sharing with each other now when it comes to someone's turn. Hey, you need a noun. They're going, okay, person, place, like, thing. Like, so what are you going to pick? And it's a conversation topic. And then, like I said, without knowing the storyline, because we didn't do it in one day. They did it individually one day. And then I think like a day or two later, we did it as a class and literally just went around. You give me a noun, you give me adjective, you give me interjection, and it was just whatever they thought of off the top of their head. And then I let them read the story. And it was a pretty funny story. And they really enjoyed it. So like I said, I don't know where we got this from, but it's just like a little story. I don't know if y'all can read that. And it was just a creative thing that they 100% loved, and I will be doing again because it went over very well. And it was a really fun, silly, crazy story by the time they got done with it, and they were cracking up, and it was pretty hilarious. And if they give me permission, I will read it to y'all. So I will be asking them when we go back. If y'all want to hear it, let me know in the comments if you actually want to hear the story they came up with.